Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine. As you can see, Kisumu is fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, Alfred Keter, the former Nandi Hills member of parliament, was today abducted in broad daylight, in the presence of the wife and in the presence of the kids. It was a scary incident.
Ni kama alikosa, si ndio? Walikuwa wanamfuata polepole. Alikuwa amekosa huyu.
Alafu madam kada
alikuwa amekosa.
And William Ruto was today asked what his thoughts were if it were him seeing the wife, seeing the kid, witnessing his abduction. This was his response.
Answered my question with the wife and children screaming that way.
I mean,
how do you feel, Your Excellency?
I mean, my friend, every child, every mother feels the same when their parent is under attack. I mean, that is what it is. But let me ask you.
And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objectives, in this video I want to reveal to you guys the dark secrets behind the abduction of Alfred Keter. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to thank the following people. You are seeing their names on the screen there for the coffee which they sent to me earlier today. It goes a long way in supporting this channel. You can also do the same using the numbers on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in. Why do you think Alfred Keter was abducted in that particular manner? Why do you think he was abducted in that manner? The DCI have actually issued a statement regarding the abduction. And this is what they are saying. Contrary to the misinformation circulating on social media on alleged abduction of Honorable Alfred Keter by unknown men, this is to confirm, they are confirming, this is to confirm that Honorable Keter was arrested, not abducted, arrested earlier today by the National Police Service officers for conspiracy to traffic firearms and incitement to violence. That statement is shocking. That Alfred Keter was trying to traffic firearms. And again, it's also about incitement to violence. So which means, who are these people Alfred Keter was trafficking the firearms to? That is the question. And who are these people Alfred Keter was inciting to violence? Swala nyeti. And in fact, I should not even proceed with this analysis because we have the answer why he was arrested here. But let me proceed. This is what he's saying. This is what the statement says. He was booked at Kamkunji police station and later released pending forensic analysis of exhibits. Thereafter, the file will be forwarded to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution for direction. Now listen, to what they are saying, police are urging members of the public to refrain from acts of violence. Now, if Alfred Keter committed a mistake and he has been arrested, why would the police then ask Kenyans to refrain from acts of violence? Hate speech. Why? If this guy is arrested with firearm, why talk about hate speech? And malice for sustained peace and security in our beloved country. Of course, we love our country, and that's why we hate this kind of arrest. The truth of the matter is that currently most Kenyans are living in fear that they might be picked up anytime, any day, as long as Gen Zs are demonstrating. But why do you think these guys decided to abduct Alfred Keter? Let me tell you why. Number one, this is part of a tactics which the government is using. They want to employ the scare tactics. Alfred Keter joined the Gen Zs during their first demonstration. I'm not so sure whether he joined them in the last demonstration, but he joined them in the first demonstration, and he was well received. Remember, the Gen Zs are saying they don't want politicians as part of the demonstration. But Alfred Keter showed up, they embraced him. Could that be the reason why these guys are arresting Alfred Keter? Probably they don't want other people to join the Gen Zs. They don't want other people to show solidarity with the Gen Zs. So for me, that is the reason why Alfred Keter was abducted. Scare tactics. Just the form itself. And this guy is new. Don't be cheated, they didn't know. This guy is new that this guy was with a family. They stopped the vehicle. The children were there. The wife was there. And look at the manner in which he was abducted.
As fortunate in this society, you cannot intimidate us into silence. And I want to say I'm coming out strong. We will follow what whatever measures they want us to say. We were coming back tomorrow, or we come even the day after tomorrow. But one thing that I want to promise you, we will never be intimidated to silence. We will continue fighting for the rights and the citizens of this republic, because we believe unless we speak about these issues, many people will not speak about it. You can see we have a parliament where they've already compromised most of the members of parliament. They are taking money instead of making decisions based on what the common man wants. They do it to reflect the positions and the opinions of their bosses. But we want to say that we must continue with this struggle to ensure that no punitive taxes are imposed upon the common man.
Even you, as a police officer, arresting or effecting such kind of inhumane abduction, you should be ashamed of yourself, because the truth is, these things, they might not affect you today, but they will affect you and your family in future. We have a new constitution, so it's all about scare tactics. You'll be arrested, you know. Number two, I'm 100% sure that the investigative agencies of the Republic of Kenya are trying to get details about the Gen Zs and the people behind it. They arrested the key people, but they didn't get the kind of information they wanted. They failed. They've been arresting and abducting people just to get the details, because what investigative agencies always need is just a small link, and they'll be done. So which means the way they're behaving, they're yet to get that link. So I want to assume that more people will still be arrested moving forward, if you ask me. Number two, you see, there's been this narrative that the demonstrations are actually infiltrated, that they were hijacked, and they were hijacked for other reasons. So the thing is, the system, or the government for that matter, wants to try and link these demonstrations to external forces. That's why the name of Rigathi Gachagua was being dragged. That's why the name of Uhuru Kenyatta is being dragged. Now we are seeing the name of Alfred Keter. I don't know whose name is going to be next, but they want to try and create a link, because so far the Gen Zs are headless. I mean, they don't have a leader. They are leaderless. They are troubleless. They're just there. So it means dealing with them is the biggest headache for the government. But for them to sustain the narrative that these guys, these are not Gen Z's demonstrations, you have to bring in Alfred Keter. And now is he being brought on board? That he was trying to traffic guns. Let me ask you, Alfred Keter was with a kid. Alfred Keter was with a wife. That vehicle there was a V8, if I'm not wrong, or maybe Toyota TX, if I'm not wrong. I'm sure these guys carried their luggages. Do you think that vehicle would be enough to to traffic firearms? No. So the thing is, there's a sustained effort to link these Gen Zs and the demonstrations to external forces, so that these guys are promising that on Tuesday they will be going to the street. That's what they're promising. Today the Gen Zs were in Nairobi and it was full. They were singing, and in fact that is something we should be worrying these guys, not Alfred Keter. So they want to link external forces. Now they've started bringing the name of firearms. Then we know we have the army, the KDF on the street. So it will be bad. Let us wait and see. Number 4, Alfred Keter has expressed his interest in joining politics again. And based on my own thinking, Alfred Keter is planning to venture into Nairobi politics. What a better way of venturing into Nairobi politics than what a better way of venturing into Nairobi politics by getting through these Gen Zs. That's why he came out. That's why you saw Alfred Keter attending Fred Omondi's burial, and of course joining Babu Owino in his tour of Bondo. He wants to start identifying with a constituency, with a group of supporters. And of course, I also don't want to rule out the possibility that all this could be as a result of Alfred Keter's speech in Bondo. I didn't follow Alfred Keter's speech in Bondo. What did he say in Bondo? Maybe that is why he's being targeted. I don't know what you think, but for me, the government of Kenya clearly lacks strategy of dealing with the Gen Zs. So now they are targeting wrong people. They should just focus on targeting the right people. In fact, if I were Ruto, I've just listened to Ruto. I feel the man is completely out of touch. He's not understanding the issues which the Gen Zs are raising. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.